Hello everybody, welcome back to Aloha Creations, and this is Aloha back with you guys again with my number 17 thrift haul video. And I'm very excited about this because there's crazy finds. I'm gonna go ahead and start really quickly. You could see, let me start with this one. And this is a little container. I don't want to tip it because I plucked this hydrangea in my garden outside, and now this sits on my desk and it's just a lovely display and it just makes me smile every time I look at it. So there you go. This was actually, there was so many good deals. I think everything was 50% off. I don't even know where to start. Okay, so the second item is a purse. It looks, honest to goodness, vintage, but there's nothing here that indicates that it is. Oops, I really get confused how to open this up. Oh, there. So yeah, there's not even like where it's made or a tag, nothing. But I really like the design so much. I mean, it can be put on display, or I will be using this, and it's such a cute velvet red purse, so it's just so beautiful. And I love the sides on here as well, and it's so cute and dainty. Let me start with the books, or the paper goodies for my craft, for my junk journal supplies. So I found this one, and I usually grab the piano ones, but this one is for violins. So, and I used to play when I was younger, so I thought I'd grab it anyway. And I love this here, so I might cut that up. And then empty music pages. So I thought I'd include this in my junk journal pages and tea dye the papers, or coffee dye them. And then I found some really old airmail envelopes. Backwards, but it's pretty cool. And I might cut up this. So that's pretty interesting. Let me see. Whoops, I tucked something in. Oh, an ornament. I kind of wanted to start a Victorian themed Christmas tree. And, well, I've got one for inspiration, so we'll see how that goes. If I find any more of those. Or I can just probably fussy cut some pictures out and then make them into ornaments. And then this is actually a calendar. I have a few of these, you know, just love quotes, life quotes, things like that, inspirational quotes. And they come in this type of desk calendar. But I love these because of its quotes, and I love that it's the roses. I include them in a happy mail, so let's say for their birthdays I pick the dates, and then I include that in the letters. And here's some interesting books. I came across this by happenstance, digging through some books, and these are really cool. And I remember doing this when I was younger, where you collected stickers. They come in a pack, and then you buy the book and then you stick the stickers on, and I think that's what this is about, or I think this is what that is. And this is 1959, and this one is of Iceland. But look at these vintage photos of the places. And so I got, see, look at this. I got Iceland and Greenland, 5 little countries of Europe, So there's Austria, San Marino, Italy, Andorra, France, and Monaco. Isn't this lovely? Next one is Ireland. Let me just quickly flip through it. Is this, I love that there's always the dedication on the cover there, but this book is 1937. It's just an old book. I love the cover, and I was reading through this actually, and there's some really cool, interesting things, like how to write sentences properly. And there's some really cool photos on here as well, so I love it. It's just gonna sit in my shelves of collector books that I have. Let's see, this one. Different types of writing. It is very interesting. So I love this. It's in French as well. Oh, and then this next one. Oh, you guys. Anyone who knows me, this is it. This is all about me. I love Anne of Green Gables. It is one of my ultimate favorite books. And I love the story. I love her. And just her character. And this book is amazing. The illustrations are awesome. It's not that old, so but I still love the cover. I love this illustration of her. So I think 2092, sorry. So yes, 1992. But look at the cover, and it's good to read this again. And the next one, guys, feeling like I found some pretty cool retro stuff. I'm gonna show you them. So this one is a Coca-Cola napkin holder. It's not, I just realized because I looked at the bottom, I thought it was vintage. But it's 2013, so it's just a replica of what I guess what it was, the old ones, right? But okay, it's okay. And it's still, you can still use this, and I might do that, you know. And for now, it's just displayed. This was because one of my good friends, Nancy, she's a collector, and you know, I just got so inspired by her things that when I found this, it really reminded me of her, so I had to get it. And then these awesome playing cards. I think Olympia was it says brewing, so maybe it was a beer company. Yes, it is, because the cards are still brand new, and these are what's inside them. So I think these are really cool. Yeah, these were $5 priced, but I got them at 50% off. So I think that's a pretty cool deal. And I think these are vintage, because usually when they price things that high, that's what that means. So there you have it. And then this cool one again, you know, this is so cool. This is vintage, and the playing cards are still unopened. This is 1994, so technically this is vintage, right? Because what's the rule for vintage? 25 years above is vintage, and antique is 100 and above, right? Well, that's what I read. So this is pretty cool. I love it, and I love the tin. So we'll see what happens. Come Christmas time, I'll see what I'll do with these playing cards. Oh, and then you guys, so I went to the marketplace, and it's an online shop, and it's from Facebook. And just scrolling through, I just like to look at them and see what they have, and just, you never know, sometimes you could have that luck, and which in fact I did. And first I found, or I bought, so this person was selling 100 postcards, vintage, and that's what it was posted as, vintage postcards. And I said 100 for $10, and I said wozers. So I mean, it really didn't matter to me as long as they were vintage, and I did find some pretty cool postcards. And he did range them from between 1950s and above. But I think, or I could be wrong, maybe some of these are from 1930s even. Like, I've already organized them, and the ones that have writing on them, I read them. So those three are, I think they're pretty, maybe these ones are older, but you know, I could be wrong. And then there's these. I believe they're telegrams, and they already have their postage. So I guess you write and a quick message to somebody. I guess this was the text back in the day. I guess that's what you would think of it as. But I got a whole bunch of these empty ones. And then this is quite interesting. It says, your telephone number, won't you please jot it down in your telephone number list? So I thought that was really cool, how people sent these messages, and just, you know, everybody had a telephone number list. Or back in the 90s, you would just remember 100 telephone numbers. So yeah, so I got a lot of these, and there's some little notes, and I think that's pretty neat. I love that it has writing. So this is 1956, August 6th, coming up. And then I categorize them by country. So again, these might not be the kind of old vintage postcards, but I still love them. They still tell a story. I did end up reading this one guy who wrote to his parents and sent them postcards for each of his travels, so I thought that was really neat. And I wanted to show you these little containers. I found them at the marketplace, and I got a whole bunch of these, and they were all for free. This woman was giving them away for free, all old office supplies. So I wanted to show you guys what I got, but there's some boxes and filing things. It was a lot, but I wanted to show you some. So these were what was inside. So I found these. It's pretty cool stuff. I've never seen it. 1993. So there was 2 of those, and then a few of these calendar planners. 91. And these neat little pocket sized, you know, really cool stuff. This is really nice. It looks like leather. So that's neat stuff. And then, oh whoops, my fussy cuttings. And then I found these, like index cards, but they're, I wonder what you would put in here. Very interesting. But I got a whole bunch. I think I got 2 sets of these ones, the month's index cards. And then I don't know what to do with these things. So I got, I think, 6 more of these. So we'll see. It's a neat organizing storage bins, but I just don't have the space. So, and then this is it. So you guys know that I now have a printer's tray, and I'm now starting a collection of little things that I could put on them and display them. So I found a few things. So let me start with this. Oh my gosh. What in the world? These are, oh boy, Fabergés, but not the real ones, of course. So, oh wow, so this is my one and only, and it's so cute, and it's so adorable, and it's an egg, and it's got a flower. It's just beautiful, I think. And yeah, it kind of fits in the trinket in the tray, but these little legs kind of protrude out, or because of this little metal, and it could go like this, but it just protrudes a little bit, and I don't want to take the risk of it, you know, falling and breaking. So it's displayed somewhere else on my desk. But I got that, and then I got this little cute vase. It's so cute. I'm sure this is vintage because I remember these. But this fits in the tray, which is nicely displayed there. I'll show you guys a video or a photo later. And then this little guy, this brass little vase is so cute, and he sits perfectly there as well. So, you know, we'll see if I want to use it for something like these little vases. Let's put them down so you guys can see. And then, oh my gosh, this one, this little, I don't know if this is marble. It says made in India, but it's a little, you know, it's cool. It's really cool. So this is really nice. I love it. It's a little trinket tray. I don't know what to put in it yet, but it's displayed. This one, guys, I bought this from Postal Love. So this is just an adorable little piece. So I love this little trinket box. Like, I guess it's a pill case, and it's so beautiful. So check out Postal Love. She's on IG, and she sells some really cool vintage things and paper goodies. And oh my gosh, look at this little cup and mug or whatever it is. So it is bone china, and it reminds me of the pattern that I collect for my tea set. So I found this, and it's so adorable. And oh, I wish I could find more of these little things, because I would love to have like different designs all along the trinkets tray. I love this one. It is so adorable. It's so cute. And then, oops, let me put that. You guys, this is what's mind-boggling to me. So these were just sitting on a desk, just random things on there, and I had to take a second look because I didn't really notice it at first, but when I grabbed them, I tell you, you guys, what do you think these are? I mean, oh my gosh, I believe these can be antique. I'm not even kidding. This is so ridiculous. I paid next to nothing for these two items, and they're heavy metal, kind of brassy feel. Do you guys know what this is? Can you guys tell what this is? Oh my gosh. So it's a pencil sharpener. It's one of those old pencil sharpeners. And oh my gosh, it is so crazy to have found this. I don't know. See, is one a collection? Because I might just start a collection. And then this one is kind of like one of those clips, paper clips, and there's a little holder. Maybe it hangs on a wall. I wouldn't mind hanging this on a wall, on my wall, and display it. But it's so lovely, you guys. I just couldn't believe it. And even the lady who gave them to me said, "Oh, you're lucky to have found these." And she gave them to me. Just wow. I mean, I can't even tell you. But anywho, well, maybe I can. So like a couple of dollars, I believe, each. Yeah, I know. Who would do that? But it's just incredible. So you guys, that's it for today. I am so happy about the stuff that I found, and these were a couple of different times that I purchased these items, and so glad that I had gone the day I found these two items and all of the other stuff. So you guys, thank you so much for hanging out again with me and seeing all the stuff that I find at the thrift shop, because I love thrift shopping. I'm sure most of you do who watch this channel. Thank you so much for supporting me and my channel. Please hit like and subscribe, and I hope that I won't disappoint you guys for the next thrift haul video. So I'll see you guys again. Bye for now.